Megan Thee Stallion blasts Klay Thompson online after calling it quits with the NBA star over alleged cheating.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're looking at the most notable celebrities who were betrayed, blindsided, or just plain disrespected by a cheating partner, and then went on to absolutely thrive without them.
And granted, it was absolutely horrible, and now I have a great husband and children, but it was a terrible thing.
Number 30, Megan Thee Stallion.
You have to be tough, but today I'm being vulnerable. I wanted to be my raw and real self and let everybody see exactly what was really happening.
Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson looked like a glossy power couple fever dream until April 2026, when Megan blew the lid off the breakup herself. In a blunt Instagram post, she accused the NBA star of cheating and wrote that after enduring his horrible mood swings through basketball season, he suddenly claimed he didn't know if he could be monogamous. Oof. Thompson got dragged so hard, the internet practically turned it into a public sport. Fans flooded his Instagram with comments about the affair, and even went a step further to compile his worst moments on the court.
Klay has not commented on the split or Megan's cheating claims.
Megan has seemingly had a hard time processing the fallout, but her fan base remains fiercely in her corner.
Megan later confirmed to E! News her decision to end the relationship, sharing in a statement, "Trust, fidelity, and respect are non-negotiable for me, and when those values are compromised, there's no real path forward."
Number 29, Peter Andre.
Mysterious girl, I wanna get close to you.
Peter Andre once admitted he handled a cheating ex with the kind of revenge plan you'd only expect from a messy soap opera. While guest hosting Loose Women, Andre confessed that years ago, after learning his girlfriend had cheated on him with Bobby Brown, he got payback by sleeping with her sister.
So were you still in the mood for romance? I'm sticking with this one, Andrew. Yeah. Were you still in the mood for romance after you'd sobbed and everything through this film?
I didn't. Well, it wasn't sobbing. I just had a slight hay fever tear. Maybe I've admitted too much.
It was an extremely petty move, but if you're talking last laughs, this one definitely came with a raised eyebrow and a dramatic zoom in. Andre has since become more known for his long-running TV career, family man image, and sheer staying power in British pop culture than for any romantic scandal. And that ex? Well, she's probably still thinking about what she lost. Number 28, Maura Higgins. Love Island turned Maura Higgins into reality TV royalty, but she almost didn't sign up for the show because she was in a relationship at the time.
I just think that's completely wrong. His comment down there, completely wrong, and I'm so glad I came down, because he's the last person that I want to spend the night with.
That's fair enough.
And that is the truth.
However, after snooping through her boyfriend's phone, she discovered that he was living a full double life. Rather than stage a teary confrontation, Higgins chose chaos. While her then-boyfriend was at the gym, she scrubbed his toothbrush in the toilet and put it right back.
He had a dentist appointment that day, and I filmed it, and I was in do you know the bird? The thing. The toilet dirty.
Are you kidding me?
I'm telling you now, I did.
She even considered taking a dump in his hot tub, but thankfully changed her mind. But the real revenge came after the breakup. Higgins decided to sign up for Love Island and instantly became one of the show's most iconic contestants.
Yeah, Elma, Maura.
Nice to meet you, Michael.
Nice to meet you.
Hello.
Yeah,
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Good, thank you. How are you?
How you feeling? I'm okay.
Bit nervous, I'm not gonna lie.
Number 27, Lily Allen. English singer-songwriter Lily Allen turned her breakup into a full-scale artistic takedown after her split from actor David Harbour.
David likes to sleep in the mornings.
It's true.
And he doesn't like natural light because he's also a vampire.
It's true.
So we can close these doors and he can sit in here and sleep or watch television.
The pair married in Las Vegas in 2020, but by late 2024, reports of a separation were everywhere, followed by rumors of Harbour's alleged infidelity. Then, Lily did what Lily has always done best. She weaponized wit. Her 2025 album, West End Girl, mines the breakup in painful detail, with tracks like Madeline zeroing in on the alleged mistress and Allen confronting what she found on Harbour's phone.
It had to be with strangers, but you're not a stranger, Madeline.
The album hit hard, got people talking, and recentered Lily as a sharp, unsparing narrator of her own mess. Harbour may have strayed, but Allen got the better story, the better press, and the better comeback.
And you're going back on tour as well?
I am going on tour. That's why I came here, was to, sell tickets to my tour, but it's sold out today, so.
You sold out?
Yeah.
You keep adding dates?
Yeah.
Congratulations, bud. You're crushing it right now.
Number 26, Nia Long. Actress Nia Long started dating then NBA player Ime Udoka in 2010, and their relationship lasted over a decade, even welcoming a son together. But in 2022, everything imploded.
The actress says the most heartbreaking moment came when she saw Kez's face after the basketball team's president, as Nia puts it, quote, decided to make a very private situation public.
Udoka, then the head coach of the Boston Celtics, was suspended for the entire season after it was revealed he had an improper relationship with a female staff member. The scandal quickly spiraled into a full-on public embarrassment.
Ime offered a public apology. Quote, I am sorry for putting the team in this difficult situation, and I accept the team's decision. He added, quote, I want to apologize to our players, fans, the entire Celtics organization, and my family for letting them down.
Long, who had done absolutely nothing to deserve being dragged into that circus, handled it with grace and kept it moving. She broke off the relationship, kept her reputation intact, and never let his mess define her. In 2026, Long earned positive reviews for her performance as Katherine Jackson in Michael.
Michael, I knew you were different the moment you were born. You have a very special life.
Number 25, Paloma Faith. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can do after a breakup is make sure your ex can't escape your face. Quite literally. British singer Paloma Faith took post-split energy to a theatrical extreme by reportedly funding a billboard featuring her own image and having it placed directly on the street of her ex, Le Melasina. The goal was simple. She wanted him to walk past it and feel the full weight of what he'd given up.
Only love can hurt like this. Must have been a dedication.
It's dramatic, it's petty, it's honestly genius. Paloma Faith has never been one to shrink quietly into the background, and this stunt proved that stepping out on her might just be the biggest mistake Lachey ever made.
Your kisses burn into my skin. Only love can hurt like this.
Number 24, Mia Farrow. Few betrayals in Hollywood history have been as stomach-churning as what Woody Allen did to Mia Farrow.
I regret the day I met him, and in the middle of the night, I wake up and feel guilty for bringing him into my family.
Allen, who had been in a long-term relationship with Farrow, began a romantic relationship with her adopted daughter, Suni Previn. He later married Suni in 1997, a union that has endured somehow. Farrow, understandably, was devastated.
And I was told to tell her that Daddy had become sort of like a boyfriend to Suni. Now, what mother would want to say that to their child?
But the years have not been kind to Allen's legacy. Allegations from Farrow's daughter Dylan, who accused Allen of sexual abuse, compounded his unraveling reputation. His films have been dropped, streaming services have distanced themselves, and his cultural standing has collapsed dramatically.
Charged. Last year, Dylan's allegations resurfaced, and the director's career took a hit. One of his projects shelved. Actors like Selena Gomez, Timothée Chalamet, and Mira Sorvino expressing regret for working with him.
Farrow, meanwhile, has remained a respected voice and humanitarian. The moral arc here bent decisively in her direction. Number 23, Nick Lachey.
We are so lucky. And to what you just said, he came 10 weeks early. So for me, the first year was such an important milestone for us.
Yeah.
And it was Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
I mean, it just felt so magical. Daddy just got off tour, so literally got in a car from Vegas, drove all the way back to California.
Nick Lachey got publicly painted as the boring husband when his marriage to Jessica Simpson unraveled. But time has been wildly kind to his side of the story. In her 2020 memoir, Open Book, Simpson admitted to an emotional affair with Johnny Knoxville during their marriage, adding another layer to one of the 2000's most dissected celebrity breakups.
We were great at loving each other. That was easy, but the relationship was very complex.
Lachey, meanwhile, quietly rebuilt. He married Vanessa Manillo in 2011, started a family, and carved out a very solid second act as one of reality TV's most dependable hosts. Between Love is Blind, The Ultimatum, and Netflix's endless appetite for romantic chaos, Lachey went from tabloid ex-husband to surprisingly durable television mainstay.
Psychologists believe that emotional connection is the key to long-term marital success, not physical attraction.
So here, your relationships will begin by forging an intimate bond with nothing to distract you.
Number 22, Ali Landry.
That's probably the most dramatic thing that's ever happened to me in my life. And granted, it was absolutely horrible. And now I have a great husband and children, but it was a terrible thing.
Ali Landry's marriage to Mario Lopez lasted all of 2 weeks, which is brutal enough before you add the reason. After marrying in 2004, Landry learned Lopez had cheated during his bachelor party and swiftly had the marriage annulled. That kind of efficiency deserves an applause.
Right after the honeymoon, I started getting these phone calls from these girls. Nuts. And I confronted him, and he still to this day, he still denied, he denied it. He never apologized.
The humiliation could have flattened her, but Landry has been clear that the experience changed her for the better. She said it forced her to stop people-pleasing, take ownership of her life, and move through the world differently. She later met filmmaker Alejandro Gomez Monteverde in a theology class, married in 2006, and built a family with him. Lopez recovered professionally, sure, but Landry came out of the scandal with her head held high.
I created a new relationship with balance where I don't think of it as a destination, like I have achieved it.
Yeah.
I really think of it as a journey.
Number 21, Halle Bailey. Rapper and online streamer DDG announced his split from Halle Bailey in October 2024, framing it as an amicable co-parenting arrangement for their son. But reports quickly surfaced alleging he had cheated on Bailey with social media influencer Lala Baptiste during a trip to Mexico.
Halle also describes multiple other alleged altercations between the pair, including receiving a threatening text from DDG in March after he allegedly entered her home while she wasn't there.
The split soon became contentious, with public back and forths and text messages being leaked. Bailey, however, kept her focus where it belonged. She continued building her solo music career, earning a Grammy nomination for her debut single, Angel.
Took a little sun kiss just to look like this. God said you're an angel, angel.
Her 2026 romantic comedy film, You, Me, and Tuscany, was a moderate box office success, cementing her as a bankable lead. While DDG navigated public scrutiny over his alleged affair, Bailey was simply out there building something extraordinary.
Don't you have a girlfriend or something, Mr. Handsome winemaker in Tuscany?
Most of the men here are handsome winemakers.
Number 20, Halsey. The Without Me singer split from rapper G-Eazy gave us some iconic pop culture moments.
He's out his head, I'm on my mind. We got that love, the crazy kind.
While it has not been explicitly confirmed that he cheated, Halsey, whose real name is Ashley, has often alluded to it. In 2018, a day after announcing their split, she tweeted "Pumpkin Eater," as in what comes after Cheater Cheater. A year later, she plastered "Ashley, I cheated" on a wall during her SNL performance.
Then I got you off your knees, put you right back on your feet, just so you could take advantage of me.
Probably the most memorable moment, however, was when they were still together and performed Him and I on Good Morning America. Rumor has it, she found out about him cheating right before they went out on stage, and boy did it show on her face.
To my lover, I never lied.
Number 19, Kourtney Kardashian. She may still call ex Scott Disick her soulmate, but that doesn't mean she didn't walk away from their relationship a winner.
Every time I become too good of a person, she stops loving me because she fell in love with a guy who was a little bit up.
No, that's not true.
In the several years they were together, during which time they welcomed 3 lovely children, Disick allegedly stepped out on her multiple times.
These pictures of Scott with some girl feeding each other food, it's disrespectful.
Although it took a while, Kourtney Kardashian eventually left him for good and found love with Travis Barker. He reportedly had a tough time with their engagement and has since expressed his regret over losing Kourtney. As for the Kardashian sister, she is now thriving with her new hubby and their growing family.
Do we want red wine or do you want sake?
Whatever my family wants. Number 18, Ariana Madix.
Do you want anything?
For you to die.
Well, that's inevitable.
When your cheating ex becomes a hashtag, you know you've come out on top. Vanderpump Rules stars Tom Sandoval and Ariana Madix made headlines when they confirmed their romance in 2014. So, when they broke up in 2023, they shook the internet once again.
You got a little bit of money, a little bar, a little band, and then this girl is like gonna act like enamored with you, like, oh my God, you're so, oh.
It turned out, Sandoval had been cheating on Madix with none other than her bestie, Raquel Leviss. Talk about being messy. The controversy came to be known as #Scandoval, which was brought to a sizzling climax when Madix rocked up to the VR Season 10 reunion in what fans called a Scarlet Revenge dress. Slay!
You're a Dementor. I know you like Harry Potter.
Number 17, Anna Marie Tendler. The subject of many a John Mulaney joke, Anna Marie Tendler stuck by the comedian through his experience with substance use disorder.
My wife said, "What the hell did you do?" I said, No, I might have lung cancer. She said, "Oh, thank God."
Yet, word on the street is, he left her for actress Olivia Munn, his current wife. Mulaney says he got together with the Newsroom star in the spring of 2021, a very short time after separating from his ex-wife.
I met your mom and I met Olivia's mom. That's Olivia's mom.
Oh yeah, but you know, like you said, we got married, so that's, that I call her mom now, and...
The math of their relationship timeline isn't really mathing, especially not when Munn gave birth to their son in November that same year. Meanwhile, all Tendler revealed about their split, quite gracefully, was that she was heartbroken about Mulaney ending things. Today, her memoir, Men Have Called Her Crazy, is a New York Times bestseller, and she's reviving her photography career. You go, girl.
Yeah, I feel very proud of myself for where I have come to.
Number 16, Tiffany Haddish. This act of payback is so unforgettable. We'd say it warrants a new verse in Carrie Underwood's Before He Cheats.
Oh, and he don't know.
She may have dug her key into the side of his pretty little souped-up four-wheel drive, but Haddish, pooped in his shoes. Okay, maybe we can massage the lyrics a little bit there. But yes, upon learning that her ex-boyfriend cheated on her birthday no less, Haddish took matters into scatological territory.
Look, the line is short over there. There's a long line in the bathroom here. Just go for it.
We have no doubt that effectively destroying this man's brand new Jordans taught him a lesson he'll never forget. Number 15, Trey Parker. When it comes to holding grudges, the South Park creator is next to none.
Step 2, exploit that weakness.
He was once close to marrying his high school sweetheart when she cheated on him with an a cappella musician. As payback, he created a horse character in his film Cannibal the Musical and named it after his ex, Leanne.
As I ride with my girl, she's my best friend in the whole world.
If the name sounds familiar, it's because that's also Eric Cartman's mom's name in South Park. Suddenly, it makes sense why she is constantly shamed for being, free-spirited, if you will. Someone clearly isn't letting his resentment go.
What? Son of a bitch!
Number 14, Iggy Azalea. Remember when the fancy rapper said she hated ex-fiancé Nick Young when they first met? That was some solid unintentional foreshadowing.
First things first, I'm the realest. Drop this and let the whole world feel it. Let them feel it.
The former NBA player ended up cheating on her while they were engaged. What's more embarrassing for him is the fact that his fellow Lakers hooper, D'Angelo Russell, sneakily filmed him bragging about the affair.
No, I don't want to get into my personal life right now.
Although the couple didn't break up right away, they did split eventually, and Azalea certainly left a burning last impression. She set actual fire to his clothes. Yes, even the designed ones. Never mess with Miss IGGY.
I burned a lot, and I threw stuff in the pool too. I started off with water, and it just seemed like that didn't work.
Number 13, Emma Thompson. Emma Thompson and Kenneth Branagh were once called the golden couple of Britain.
Tell me, for which of my bad parts did thou first fall in love with me?
For them all together, which maintain so politic a state of evil that they will not admit any good part to intermingle with them.
So it wasn't just the Howard's End actress whose heart Branagh broke when he cheated on her with his Mary Shelley's Frankenstein co-star Helena Bonham Carter. This betrayal hurts our soul to this day, even more so because she said it left her, quote, half alive. Being the incredible artist she is, Thompson harnessed her heartbreak to portray Karen in Love Actually.
Loitering around the jewelry section, I see.
No, I was just looking
Don't
around.
worry. My expectations are not that high after 13 years of Mr. Oh, but you always love scarves.
So next time, when you watch that gut-wrenching scene where Karen sobs quietly after realizing her husband's having an affair, just remember, it's something the actress went through IRL. You'll probably need an extra box of tissues then.
Oh, but now, old friends.
Oh my God.
They're acting strange.
Number 12, Demi Moore. What better way to expose your two-timing husband than a tell-all? Suffice it to say, Demi Moore did not hold back when she wrote her memoir, Inside Out.
She called him. What did you say to him?
I asked if it was true. And he admitted it right away.
She revealed that her ex, Ashton Kutcher, convinced her to invite third parties into their intimate life and then used that to justify his subsequent cheating, saying that a third party blurred the lines. Moore also recalls finding out about his infidelity through a Google alert.
And I think I felt like I could barely take a breath.
What is most painful, though, is that she fell into substance use disorder following their split after years of maintaining sobriety. Nevertheless, today, she's a Golden Globe winner and, at the time of this writing, an Oscar nominee, while he has a Golden Raspberry. How's that for a last laugh?
And so today, I celebrate this as a marker of my wholeness and of the love that is driving me, and for the gift of doing something I love and being reminded that I do belong. Thank you so much.
Number 11, Shakira. When the queen of Latin music writes a diss track about you, you know you're cooked.
Sorry, baby, hace rato.
Former footballer Gerard Piqué allegedly cheated on her with her trainer and good pal, Anna Kaiser. At the time, a viral theory suggested that she found out about his affair after noticing an empty jam jar in her fridge when no one in her family liked jam. Although she shut those rumors down, the timeline of Piqué's new relationship still fueled distrust among Shakira fans. The artist went off on him in her song Bizarrap Music Sessions Volume 53, with lyrics like, "I'm too good for you, and that's why you're with someone just like you," and "You traded a Ferrari for a Twingo." Not even his new flame, Clara Chiamarti, was spared. Number 10, Reese Witherspoon. In the late 90s, this emerging starlet had just a handful of screen credits to her name, yet Freeway and even Fear kept her progressing forward.
Do you want me?
Yes.
Tell me. Tell me you want me.
I want you, David.
Around this time, Reese Witherspoon met Ryan Phillippe, 2 years her senior, and also a rising talent in Hollywood.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, monsieur Maman.
About half a dozen years after their 1999 marriage and co-starring roles in Cruel Intentions, Phillippe allegedly got a little friendly with stop-loss actress Abby Cornish, which precipitated an immediate divorce in 2006. Afterwards, Phillippe and Cornish split in 2010, and his career digressed into direct-to-home video titles, while Witherspoon made the Hollywood Walk of Fame in 2010 and earned her second Oscar nomination for 2014's Wild.
My mother used to say something that drove me nuts. There's a sunrise and a sunset every day, and you can choose to be there for it. You can put yourself in the way of beauty.
Number 9, Sophia Bush. Back in 2004, this One Tree Hill actress said yes to co-star Chad Michael Murray.
I want to be with you, Brooke.
What?
But their 2005 marriage dissolved after only 5 months, as Murray reportedly cheated on Sophia Bush with a young socialite named Paris Hilton.
Besides, I've been late before. When I know for sure, I promise to talk to him, okay?
During his WB run, Murray earned plenty of Hollywood cred, so much that he quickly paired up with One Tree Hill extra Kenzie Dalton. Over the years, Bush has maintained a successful television career, most notably as Aaron Lindsay on Chicago PD. On the flip side, Murray stayed busy too, but his work has been sporadic at best.
In a nutshell, you're you and I'm me.
Yeah, but if I was you, well, then you'd be dating yourself.
Number 8, Maria Shriver. If you didn't already know, this American journalist is the niece of the late John F. Kennedy, and obviously Robert F. Kennedy too.
I felt lost growing up a lot of the time because I was always a Kennedy without a first name and without really my own identity.
She's also the woman that Arnold Schwarzenegger cheated on with the family housekeeper. After a quarter century of marriage, which began shortly after Schwarzenegger starred in 1985's Commando, the pair separated about a week before the scandal went public.
It was just so horrible. What it did to the kids and what it did to my wife.
And so, California's former governor admitted to his transgressions, while Shriver moved on, literally setting up shop a few miles away in a $10 million pad and going back to working for NBC News.
And I think the important thing is for us to stick together, for us to let each other know that we care, that we're there for them, and but acknowledge that we don't really know what tomorrow's going to be like because it's not contained and the winds are still can blow either way is what we're being told.
Number 7, Elin Nordegren. Perhaps you're familiar with the name Tiger Woods, a golfer who used to rule over the PGA. Woods experienced a rough year in 2009, largely for the infamous scandal that revealed he had not had one affair, but rather over a dozen, with some sources alleging the number to be up to 120.
As Elin pointed out to me,
My real apology to her will not come in the form of words. It will come from my behavior over time.
Obviously, the embarrassment set Woods back a bit, and the psychological damage had a horrific impact on his career that still lingers to this day. Nordegren rose above the fiasco, though, as she first received a $100 million divorce settlement and later earned a psychology degree in 2014 from Florida's Rollins College.
And I believe we each have a responsibility to pass on the importance of education to our children and future generations.
Number 6, Halle Berry. For the early part of her career, this Cleveland native was known for her exquisite beauty and natural on-screen chemistry.
Feet are killing me. Can I take my shoes off?
Yeah, you can. You have the whole house smell like funky corn chips.
Please, my feet do not stink.
Halle Berry also became the first African-American woman to win a Best Actress Oscar for her revealing performance in 2001's Monsters Ball.
Why did you help me?
What do you mean?
When you took me and my baby to the hospital. Why you do that?
Not long after, husband Eric Benet received treatment for compulsive sexual behavior, which preceded the couple's 2003 separation and eventual 2005 divorce. Berry later married actor Oliver Martinez in 2013, yet he also allegedly cheated. While Berry could have easily drifted from the public eye or disappeared entirely, she's maintained her A-list status throughout, all while looking nothing short of breathtaking.
Would you ever play Catwoman again? Would you reprise the role?
Maybe if I could direct it.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Maybe.
All right.
Number 5, Jennifer Aniston. During her iconic run as Rachel Green on Friends, this American actress hooked up with Hollywood A-lister Brad Pitt.
Okay, so what, you guys would just like get together and like just say mean things about me?
Oh, we did a little more than that.
The press obviously enjoyed the love affair and had a field day when speculation arose that Pitt had cheated on his wife with Mr. and Mrs. Smith co-star Angelina Jolie. Suddenly, America's sweetheart became a secondary player to the sexy pairing.
You ever have trouble sleeping after?
Nope.
Yeah, me neither.
While Brangelina seemed destined to last forever, they too abruptly split in 2016, with Pitt being linked in the tabloids to Allied co-star Marion Cotillard, though parenting differences were cited as the official reason for Jolie's divorce filing. By this time, Aniston had moved on to bigger and better things, and she seems to be doing quite fine given her continued success in mainstream cinema and TV.
But there are consequences in life. As a woman, I can say there often aren't enough of them.
Number 4, Gwen Stefani. Since the mid-90s, this artist has long been a central component of pop culture.
This world is forcing me to hold your hand, 'cause I'm just a girl.
During her rise to fame, Gwen Stefani hooked up with Bush singer Gavin Rossdale, with the two marrying in September 2002. But in 2015, Stefani learned of her beau's longtime love affair with the family nanny, which unfortunately called for a divorce filing a year and a half after the birth of the couple's third child.
Oh, what I will tell you is that I was married for a long time and now I'm not.
While Rossdale continues on with his band, Stefani remains a highly influential artist. Oh, and she also got married to country music superstar and The Voice colleague Blake Shelton. Number 3, Britney Spears. Everything we thought we knew about the toxic singer's relationship with Justin Timberlake changed completely when her memoir, The Woman in Me, came out.
It was a very difficult process, I think, for her to write this. When you do this, it is like reliving these experiences.
In it, Spears not only got candid about Timberlake's constant cheating, but also opened up about having to terminate a pregnancy because he said he wasn't ready for fatherhood. Although she also admitted to having an affair herself with dancer Wade Robson, Spears claimed it was after Timberlake had already been unfaithful. We don't know about you, but Timberlake hiring a Britney lookalike for his Crimea River music video to depict her as a cheater doesn't seem like fair game. Per Spears, it shamed her when she couldn't even defend herself. Thankfully, her truth has come out now. Number 2, Shania Twain. For years, this Canadian superstar ruled over the country and pop charts.
Best thing about being a woman is the prerogative to have a little money.
Behind her numerous crossover hits was none other than Robert "Mutt" Lang, a well-known producer and also Twain's husband. From an outsider's perspective, the two seem to be living the good life in Switzerland.
Do you make any Swiss dishes?
Yeah, sure, I try. They're very good cooks over there.
Do you have a cook at home?
I do. No, I don't have a cook at home. I do my own cooking.
But after a lengthy marriage, Twain stepped away upon learning that husband Lang had been snooping around with his wife's best friend.
Yeah, betrayal is really a devastating thing. At the end of any marriage is very sad, and it's devastating in itself, especially when there are children involved. But betrayal is a little bit, that's harder to take.
Unsurprisingly, the couple divorced in 2010 after separating 2 years earlier, and Twain actually married the ex-husband of her cheating best friend, which surely made for many late-night laughs, along with the multiple awards and honors she received for her music.
Man, I feel like a woman.
Number 1, Sandra Bullock. In Hollywood, there are some actresses that make audiences melt, and Sandra Bullock is one of them.
I just wanted you to know that you've become a really good friend.
When she married reality TV star Jesse James in 2005, many scratched their heads, but the important thing was that Bullock found happiness.
To my husband, there's no surprise that my work got better when I met you, because I never knew what it felt like for someone to have my back.
Unfortunately, a rather public scandal commenced in 2010, with Jesse being linked to various women, and he quickly moved on with fellow reality star Kat Von D. Fortunately, Bullock has moved on with her life, especially given her 2010 Oscar win for Best Actress. Meanwhile, James and Von D struggled mightily and experienced their own chaotic heartbreak, which only made the public love Bullock even more.
I used to think that my vulnerability was just utter weakness and fragility, and it's not. It's not. And I'm not embarrassed about it anymore.
Do you feel loved now?
Oh, yeah.
Which celebrity do you think handled their cheating ex the best? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.